Okay, what's going on, people? It's your boy Theo, and this is a real talk. So, I wanted to talk to you about Britain's Got Talent, and there was a huge performance from Diversity. And what they wanted to do was to talk about the events of leading up to this year, particularly on what's going on with Black Lives Matter. Their performance has actually garnered complaints. How many you say? Over 7,000 complaints. And I was just astonished with how many complaints that there was, and especially reading the comments. Some saying that it's politicized, some saying that it's a family show, it doesn't need to be in there. But if we don't talk about this thing, if we don't talk about the real problems, then how are we going to be functioning as a society? This is something that really made my blood boil, because of the level of racism there is, not just here in this country but around the world. It makes my blood boil. So I just think that it's just a needless thing to do, to comment on something that Diversity feels so strongly about. And I'll tell you this, I'm standing with Diversity, right? I'm standing with them. Why? Because Black Lives Matter, right? And everybody would get at me and would say all lives matter. But what you guys don't understand is what we have to go through as a black community, what we have to go through day in, day out, right? How hard we have to work, how much we had to endure over a long time. And you guys don't get it. You don't get it. Just because of the color of our skin, we are treated differently. And people just don't get it. They don't understand how much it really hurts us. Now, I know that this video is going to probably attract people who are trolls, people who are going to get at me and going to say to me, oh, you're chatting rubbish, you shouldn't be doing this, or all lives matter, go to a country that has no racism, go back to where you come from, all that stuff. But we have to be realistic here. I'm not going anywhere. As long as I'm living and breathing, I'm going to keep fighting for what I believe in. And what I believe in is a world where there is no racism. I know it'll be probably years after my lifetime, before when I'm gone, when probably this will happen. But if we don't start talking about this now and start dealing with this problem now, that dream will never be realized. It hurts me to the core that, you know, Diversity wanted to do something that was powerful, and wanted to do something that would, they're not doing this for attention. They wanted to feel that they wanted to express themselves in an art form. I thought what they'd done was brilliant. I thought what they'd done was heartfelt. People don't see it that way. People will never see it that way, right? And I'm pretty sure that Britain's Got Talent will stand with them. I'm pretty sure. Why? Because they gave them that platform in the first place. They won the show. Honestly, this whole thing with this racism thing, it's really pissed me off. Because we're seeing people in the truest light now. And it just hurts me to the core that, you know, this thing doesn't get talked about. Let's be real, people. As a human race, we are no different from another person. Seriously. We've got eyes, we've got noses, we've got mouths, we've got ears, we've got hands, we've got feet. So our color of our skin, really? Black Lives Matter. And I'll tell you why it matters. Because every day I'm seeing stuff on social media that makes me think to myself, like, why is people acting that way? Why are we getting treated this way? You guys seen it yourself, the murder of George Floyd. Everybody has seen the video. Everybody. And it still doesn't resonate. Jacob Blake has got shot outside his house in front of his children. Come on. And we're seeing so much stuff that even in this country, people would say, yeah, it's nothing to do with us here in the UK. But even if something was to happen in the US and it involves a black person, I'm going to feel the same way. Why? Because I'm a black person and I'm going to feel the same way as them. We're all hurting as a community, and I just want it all to stop. I just want it all to stop. Why are we doing this? Why? Come on. Please, let's just stop the racism, please. Stop with the systemic racism. Just look at us in a different light. Not everybody is bad. And I certainly don't want to represent this community as being bad. Like, I done this YouTube video because I wanted to talk about what's going on with diversity and how it's made them feel. This is how I feel. Not just with this, but with everything else that's happened this year. I feel such pain. And I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to actually reach out to people and to say, look, listen, we can be so much better than this. But this isn't happening. There's still problems. And it's got to be solved. It has to be solved. I'm being real. As long as I'm doing this YouTube channel, and I'm doing something from the goodness of my heart, I don't care what any troll says to me, right? I'm not going anywhere. I just want to be able to reach out to people. I just want to be able to talk to people far and wide and say, look, I'm with you. I'm supporting you. Right? I love being a black man. I love being a black British man. All right? I'm born in Birmingham, literally born and raised in Birmingham, and I'm happy to be part of something that I feel passionate about. So please, stop with the racism. Let's try and live, I would want to say live in peace, but let's try and get along. We suffered enough as it is this year. Let's move forward. Let's try and get people to kind of understand where we're coming from, at the very least. But I don't think that would happen, because there'll be another incident. And there will be something that I'm going to feel angry about, and I'm going to carry on doing another video like this. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out.